Hi, welcome to the show.
Hi, I was just wondering if I should make my daughter an authorized user on my credit card.
Ooh, really good question. So, how old is your daughter? It looks like we got disconnected. But if you're looking at making your child an authorized user on your card, of course, remember if they are at least 18, between the ages of 18 and 21, they do need your permission to get a credit card a lot of times, unless they can prove that they're independent and take care of themselves. So they will need your help with getting started with credit. And adding your child as an authorized user can help do that as well. But you want to keep in mind that whatever happens on their account will reflect on their credit report too. And adding them as an authorized user is a lot different than adding them as joint as well. So with the joint, you're actually saying that they have responsibility on the card too, meaning, hey, if you add them as joint, that means that they can use the account just like they want. They need to make sure that they're making payments on it, and you want to make them responsible for it as well. Adding them as authorized user, then they're not really responsible for the account, for making payments, for keeping up with it. But you can also teach them with that too. Let them know whose responsibility it is to actually make sure that those payments are made on time, which it should be theirs, because you're doing this in order to help them and to teach them about credit too. So adding them as authorized users can help in that situation. Also think about the flip side of that again. You add them as authorized users, something goes bad on your account, now it goes bad on their credit too. So if you're going to be doing it, make sure you do it for a set amount of time, and you know how to add and remove them as authorized as well. When you want to add in someone as an authorized user on your account, you do want to make sure you call that creditor and let them know this. Now, they're going to ask you some questions. They're going to ask a few key questions too. Now, if they ask questions such as the person's birth date, you want to make sure that they ask that. And if they ask for any parts of the social security number, you know that that account is going to be reported on the credit bureau report. Ask them, make sure that they ask those questions. And if you don't know, you can ask the creditor, like, okay, I just added my child. Now, will that reflect on their credit report too? You want to make sure that they know that, because even if you add them as authorized, a lot of times that does not mean that it'll go on their credit report too. So make sure you ask the creditor those questions when you check in with them to add the person to the account.